For Harry Potter fans in New York, the waiting is finally over. Hundreds turned out to see the stars of the movie attending the world premiere of The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Turn to page 394.
In the latest adventure, Harry and his friends return for their third year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Hey guys, why the long faces?
Who is that?
The youngsters are forced to face their darkest fears as they confront a dangerous escaped prisoner.
It was really interesting to work on. It was a lot more intense because there are a lot more intense scenes in this one, I think. But it really is amazing. It's a really amazing, brilliant film, I think.
Now teenagers, the stars were overwhelmed by the reception they received on the red carpet.
It is amazing. The amount of people, the energy, everything. I just can't believe it.
When I read the material, the book and the script was like, whoa, I have to do this. And then I saw the movies and I loved them and I read the other books and I got addicted in the Harry Potter universe.
There's something moving out there.
Harry Potter has reportedly made Daniel Radcliffe Britain's second richest teenager behind Prince Harry. But the actor can't magic his way out of school exams, which he faces before work on the next film begins in July.
Blood foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach! Oh, that felt good.
Mike Buckle, Sky News.
Now, screaming teenage girls in New York prove the magic is still there for the Harry Potter phenomenon.
Absolutely. The third film in the series, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, has its world premiere in the Big Apple last night.
Well, the film critic James King joins us live. Morning, James. But before we chat, let's have a quick look at the film.
Turn to page 394.
Hey guys, why the long faces?
Who is that? That man?
He's a murderer. Sirius Black has escaped from Azkaban prison.
Sirius Black is the reason the Potters are dead.
And now he wants to finish what he started.
I want you to swear to me you won't go looking for Black.
Why would I go looking for someone who wants to kill me?
Harry Potter.
James, it looks a bit scary.
It looks good, actually, I think. I wasn't a particularly big fan of the first two, but I think there's a new director on board now, a guy called Alfonso Cuarón, who is a much better director. And yeah, he can do the scares, he can do the thrills, he can do the magic. And that's what Harry Potter's got to be all about. If you can't make a Harry Potter film magical, then, you know, you haven't achieved what you should have done.
What about the original audiences, though? Because, I mean, the first two were films very much for children as well as for older people. Small children aren't going to be able to see this, are they?
Well, I mean, that's a bit of a problem, but I think with Harry growing up himself, then the audience who started off with him are also growing up. So maybe it's aiming at a slightly older audience. It's more of a teen movie now because, you know, Daniel Radcliffe, who plays Harry Potter, is now 15, 16 years old himself. So, yes, perhaps younger children are going to be scared, but I think there's going to be a slightly older audience who didn't want to go and see the first two, who will also be attracted. So it kind of balances itself out.
I mean, ordinarily, when it comes to sequels, the viewing figures, the paying public goes down. We certainly know Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone didn't do as well, did it? Not the Chamber of Secrets, rather, didn't do as well as the Philosopher's Stone. What are your expectations for this? Do you think the audiences will come back?
I think it's going to be massive, actually, partly because there's more expectation for this one. There's been about an 18-month gap. Now, that's longer than the gap between the first and the second one. So I think the hype is higher than ever before because of that gap. I think in terms of fans, this is one of their favourite books. The actors are better. You've got Gary Oldman in it. Now, I mean, I can't wait to see this purely because it's got Gary Oldman in it. And as I said earlier, the director is better. And I think the critics, who really didn't like the first two films very much, are saying, yes, this one is not only going to make a lot of money, but it's also going to be a well-made film. So I think all those things are on its side for it to do extremely well.